What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Quant here, and as we can see, it's holding its price like an absolute beast, isn't it? I mean, this is basically the counter trade to the market, isn't it? Because the market, whenever the market goes down, Quant just seems to pump. For example, on the 19th of May here, you can see quite clearly, we had a bit of a correction here for Quant. It was starting to pump. It was up at around $64. It come all the way down to, what is this, $23, but in the space of a few days, we bounced back into the little range that it was trading in for God knows how long here. If we just basically draw this in like this, you can see basically in a little range like this for a long time, and it didn't even come outside of this range really. I mean, it wicked down to $23, but came back inside the range straight away, showing the crazy strength of Quant. And then it started to break out. We come up to this level here. We come to the top of the channel that we formed. We come down. We test our EMAs as support beautifully. We come up to the top of the channel again. We come down again, retest the EMAs beautifully, roll over, retest the 55 amazingly well. We come all the way up to the to the top of this channel again. We actually break through and retest it, but we lose it, and then, you know, we're in and around the channel for a while, slowly trading to the upside. I mean, you could say that was arguably a bull flag with a breakout target. And you can see this whole time we held the 20 moving average like a beast, didn't we? Like an absolute boss this whole time, ever since we reclaimed that 20 moving average, you know, somewhere around here. We've just been holding it like a beast. Come down to the 50, we come back up, we hold the 20, we come back up, we hold the 20, and then we just absolutely exploded out the gates, didn't we? Basically with that, I think it's that fundamental news about the 2.1.1 over ledger update, which is essentially going to mean that, you know, lots of Quant is going to have to be locked up for people to be using the platform. So the supply shock is actually crazy. There's less than 2% left of Quant on exchanges, so there's a massive supply shock right now for Quant. And I think these are all a lot of, you know, confluencing factors combined with the fact that the market's been going down. Quant just seems to be going up. You know, it's had a massive pump from essentially, what was this, $183, more than a 2x, 110% gains, which is more than a 2x, all the way up to around that $382 level. And then since then, it's essentially just been, you know, forming a little bit of a range, something like this, hasn't it? I think if we zoomed in onto potentially the hour time frame here, you could see maybe even forming a little bit of a bull flag, where we're essentially doing something like this, trading downwards, kind of waiting for that move to the upside. So if you do see Quant starting to come up and break some of these levels here, for example, at around $340, and it starts to break out and do something like this, you could be anticipating, you know, potentially a breakout to the upside with a little bit of a bull flag. And I mean, if this would be an absolutely crazy gain if this was a bull flag looking something like this. We'll just draw it in. If we break out from this, do you draw it from here or do you draw it from here? I'm going to draw it from there because I think that's correct technically. And you can see we've got some big price targets coming in at around $530 if that was the case. So overall, we'd say Quant, I mean, it's clearly looking extremely strong. It's absolutely holding its own despite the market having quite a large nasty correction with Bitcoin over the past few days. So short-term price predictions, if we're in a little range like this, you would expect the bottom of the range to be a support at around $282 here. We've got the 20 coming up as well, of course, probably coming in at around $255. And if we do have a massive rollover in the market and Quant does get destroyed, we've obviously got this previous, you know, resistance of this channel as support, coinciding fairly nicely with the 55 as well, coming in at around $245-ish. And then, as we said, if we do start to come back up to the top of our range here, our first price target is that $382 at the top of the range. If we do start to pump up, and if we do break out, we've got some price targets, some little resistances of our range. You can see here, we've got the next little run up potentially to the 127 at around 421, the 414, the 141, sorry, my God. 437, we've got the 161 coming in at around 464 here, and then the 227 coming in at around that price target of around, you know, $565, which would, you know, that would coalesce nicely with that bull flag as well, wouldn't it? So those would be our short-term price predictions. And then, as we said, we do really think that Quant, considering how well it's performing, We think $1,000 by the end of the bull run, very, very likely in our opinion, more like $1,500. Very, very likely so. That's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.